earth signs, how are you? Welcome in, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's see where we're going today. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So this is effectively for Valentine's Day weekend, February 12th through the 14th. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher, so let's see where we go here. Let's see what's going on. Earth signs. Ooh, out of the mess comes elegant order. Starseed. I like this. Your 111-year-old self. There's another card in here called your 11-year-old self. So I really like this 111-year-old self because it really is about your wisdom blossoming, right? Starseed, the seed has been planted a long time ago. Some of you could have really gone through something recently, okay? I feel like you're going to understand it now, okay? If you've gone through a life-changing career event, some kind of massive partnership ending or beginning, something like that, big change, okay? And it couldn't make heads or tails of it. Why is this happening? What's going on with me? Why can't I just figure this out, okay? There's quite a bit of that. It feels like you have scrambled a lot of the circuits, or you feel like your circuits are a little bit scrambled here. Yeah. Okay. So lovers, and I do see 10 of Pentacles here, but I also see the moon underneath and your intuition. And I feel like you might be trying to take too much of a logical approach. This came out last week, I think, where it was love. It wasn't really about logic. And I think a lot of you were like, I don't understand that. And I think that's part of the deal, that this is going to make sense, but only in the future. So we'll look at that a little bit. 3 of Cups, Knight of Swords, Death. Yep. Page of Wands, Fool, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the Chariot. Ironically enough, I mean, you might be feeling like right now, like things were going well, things were going okay. It just seemed like this came out of the blue. This big change came out of the blue. And I do feel like this, for a lot of you, this might have happened just recently. Big change. And something you put a lot of time and effort into. But I mean, I just feel like there's this sense of I have to go back to what was successful for me then, a long time ago, in the beginning, whatever that means for you. I have to go back to, use my tried and true method to, dig myself out of this or move away from something that has been very stressful, has been very difficult to deal with. And that doesn't seem to be working. And so that's even weirder. It's like, oh, well, at least, I've been through this, or I'm going through this right now. The 5 of Pentacles here, the Knight of Swords, and the Fool. And some of you may look, I just have to start all over again. And I think that that's correct. Start all over, a new frame of reference, a new mindset. And I do think accessing your wisdom is a good thing. I don't think you can put into place the same things you used to do. So you might not be able to go back to the same kind of job. You might not be able to resurrect this relationship. You might not be able to go back. Do you understand what I mean? This is it's like that's gone. The bridge is washed out. There's no going back. But also okay, my tools aren't working. So in a video game, all of that stuff, you spent all that time getting the ruby sword and the magic boots and all of that kind of stuff. All of a sudden, those tools are taken away in the game. And you're being asked to focus on different tools. Something that might be much more about your feelings, much more fluid, much less concrete. All right. And beginner's mind, the Page of Wands and the Fool, it's like find something you're inspired by. I really feel like that's it. So if this is a new love coming in, or if this is a new opportunity for love coming in, this person is very different from who you would normally be interested in. And it makes no sense to you. Okay. Scorpio, I see Scorpio and Cancer here. I see Gemini. I see all the water signs: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Gemini. This person is really different. Okay. There could have been some third party in the past. There could have been something like that, but there was definitely a youthful, like you might have met your partner that just ended in childhood, or as in high school, or in college, or something like that. And it's like there's no way to, it's like that needs to be over. That needs to be completed. That relationship is complete. You've gotten everything out of it. You've gotten a lot of wisdom out of that. You've also are kind of in the midland space of waiting to blossom, because something really beautiful wants to come. Something really transformative wants to show up. Okay. I'm going to clarify some of this tougher energy here. This Five of Pentacles. Okay. King of Wands. Yep. King of Wands, Justice. There's Libra energy, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. Beautiful. So, something that has been inspiring you for a long time, but that you would never consider going in that direction. You might be a musician. You might be, you know what I mean? Like you might have played music all your life, but like that's not something I would do for a job, or that's not something I would think about as a career. There's something like that going on here. And I feel like it is going to be a big success for you because it is your truth. Okay? Some kind of hobby that you have had for a long time. This isn't really anything new, but it's something, your perspective on it needs to be new. You need to see it anew, okay? And see it from a different perspective. Add to your learning. Develop this. Figure out how to work with the new technology and social media in order to get your gift out there. And I just don't think you could have ever blossomed in that old space. And I think that's why this went down. It could have just happened. The Five of Pentacles is saying to you, you know, it's like you're really on the outside of your old life now. You're really on the outside of it. And if you are feeling like, oh man, I don't know where to go next. I mean, what's very much showing up in the next time. Let me get a timing here, because Fool isn't right now. Queen of Swords, that's not timing. 10 of Wands. So in the next 10 days to 10 weeks. 10 weeks brings us, that's 2 months, 2.5 months. It brings us into March, April, like halfway through May. Early May, halfway through May, because we're only halfway through February. So 1st of May. 1st of May is the day of when you finally get clear and put down the old burden. So it's going to take this whole time, this whole end of winter and into spring in the Northern Hemisphere. Spring is really going to open you up. And I feel like the 11-year-old self is trying to talk to you. It might be worth doing some meditation and talking to the 111-year-old self. 9 of Pentacles. That's going to bring you a lot of self-confidence, a lot of insight, a lot of courage and strength here. Queen of Wands, 10 of Swords. You could really see what's ending and what's beginning. The 10s here make me feel like the thing has already ended. And you're just kind of like, I don't know. For some of you, it could be a marriage. For some of you, it could be a friendship. Or for some of you, it could be somebody passes away that has been like a mentor to you or something like that, okay? So there's this 10 of Pentacles and the Lovers card. So again, the 10s, the ending to a long-standing relationship. The key here is really going inside. That's the key. So I do feel like some of you have an amazing new adventure on the way, But we are in this midland space for a little bit of time, and that's the thing that's kind of like, eesh, I don't know. Let me read you the 111-year-old self. I do see King and Queen of Wands here, so I am seeing Leo and Libra, Cancer. I see all the water signs, Gemini. So there's a lot here. So let me, your 111-year-old self. Your 111-year-old self wants to provide you guidance, wisdom, and advice, but only if you ask. Imagine yourself in the future with the distinct perspective of having lived a full, rich life. Your 111-year-old self has seen it all. Your ups and downs, your loves and heartbreaks, your successes and perceived failures, all of it. From this extended perspective, they are waiting to be called in for guidance. When all else fails, reach out to your 111-year-old self. Okay? So I'll dive in deeper with, excuse me, water signs, Gemini. I see Leo here. I see Libra. All right? I'll look at those. Those could be the future person or somebody you're dealing with now. Link is below if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there, Earth sign.